First of all, let us express our gratitude to the presence of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who has given His mercy and grace to all of us. Salawat and greetings to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has brought us to the light of the darkness in this life by saying, Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi Sayyidina Muhammad. My name is Eva Nabila. I am here to explain the material of the Tafsir and Hadist Tarbawi course on the obligation to learn and teach in Islam, accompanied by Quranic verses, Hadith, and their interpretation. Learning and teaching is a process of educational interaction between educator and students, whose purpose is to build and develop the potential of each individual. It has been an obligation since long ago for every Muslim to study and spread knowledge. And there are many words of Allah that emphasize the obligation to learn and teach. And one of the words of Allah in Surah Al-Alaq verses 1 until 5, which reads, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Iqra' bismi rabbikal ladzi khalaq, khalaqal insana min 'alaq. Iqra' wa rabbukal akram, alladzi 'allama bil qalam, 'allamal insana ma lam ya'lam. Its meaning, recite in the name of your Lord who created. He created man from a clot of blood. Recite, and your Lord is the most generous, who teach man with a pen. He teach man what he doesn't know. Based on the interpretation of Quraisiyah, in this surah there is an invitation to read and learn, and that God, who is able to create man from a weak origin, will also be able to teach him to write, which is an important means of developing knowledge, and teach him something he has never known. It is God who teaches knowledge to man, who has created man, who has a perfect body and knowledge from a clot of blood that shows nothing to be proud. Continue to read. Your gracious Lord will honor you and not disgrace you. Who taught man to write by means of a pen, which he didn't know before? Who teach man that which wasn't in his heart? And in a hadith also from Abu Musa al-Ash'ari radhiyallahu anhu in Sunan Darimi 176, which reads, An Abi Raja'i an Abi Halami an Aba Musa qala fi khutbatihi man alima ilman falyu'allamhu an-nas wa iyyahu an yaqula ma la ilma lahu bi fayamruku min da'ini wa yakuna min al-mutakallafin. From Abu al-Muhallab, Abu Musa, may Allah be pleased with him, said in his sermon, whoever knows something, let him teach it to people, and be aware of the one who says something that he doesn't have knowledge about. He will depart from religion and become a self-important. Imam Nawawi in Sharh Sahih Muslim, he explained that this hadith is warning to Muslims to always be careful in speaking about religion and the importance of knowledge in every turn. Learning and teaching also have a very high urgency as reflected in the Quran. This from religious prohibition and carry out his command. There are several categories of the Islamic education system in the era of the Abbasid dynasty during the golden age of Islam. First, the existence of educational institutions such as Tugas and Baitul Hikmah. Second, the existence of scientific travel. Third, established curriculum and learning objectives. Fourth, the existence of libraries and scientific discussion and others. Teaching and learning in Islam today is influenced by the view of the Quran. The method of stories, habituation, wise advice, innovation and adaptation strategies to the era of globalization. It is also influenced by the development of effective learning methods, the use of technology, the implementation of a relevant curriculum, and the habituation of Islamic values. That's all from me. Thank you for your attention. I close by Assalamualaikum.